Hi, Westminster family. Aaron Messner here, and just giving a word of greeting, but also making a request. As you may know, since we've returned to in-person worship, our attendance has been significantly diminished. We probably are averaging about half of what we would have averaged before COVID came. And this is okay, because I know that many of you just aren't comfortable coming back to in-person worship yet. It's clear that lots of folks are tuning in every week online, watching the service, and we're delighted in that. And we look forward to the day when everyone will be comfortable returning and worshiping in person, but we know that we're not there yet. But as we go forward with children's Sunday school and nursery and adult Sunday school, we have a higher degree of programming than we've had, but we don't necessarily have all the same number of people available to volunteer and help that we had before. So I want to make a special plea that if you have been, plan on attending in-person worship, would you consider volunteering in a regular or just an occasional basis with some of the needs we have around the church on Sunday morning? The deacons have a lot of setup that they have to do. They do a lot in between the services with cleaning and wiping things down. We have a need for greeters to help direct people and let them know where they're supposed to go throughout the church. And our deacons are doing a great job, working really hard. And we have a small group of people who have been very faithful in volunteering and assisting the deacons. But we would love to see the number of volunteers grow. So if you are attending our worship services or on a regular basis, we would love to have you volunteer to just lend a hand. That might mean, again, wiping down pews in between, or just helping to direct people throughout the church and greet folks. But we could really use some help. If you look at the This Week in Westminster email, on the right-hand side, there is a pretty obvious link about volunteer opportunities. And you can click on that link and volunteer on particular weeks. But we'd love to have you consider that. I ask that you would prayerfully consider volunteering to help the deacons out in this way. A second way that we could really use some volunteers is with nursery volunteers. We have a nursery rotation so that we don't expect people to volunteer in the nursery every week, but we would love to see that rotation grow so that you don't have to volunteer as often. So if you'd be willing to volunteer in the nursery on a given Sunday, during the services, in between the services, we would love to have more of our members who are able to pitch in and help in this area. And the best way to do that is actually to email Jenny Yoder, j.yoder, Yoder, at wmpca.org, and let her know that you're available and willing to help. I'm excited about this season in the life of Westminster as we move into more full-orbed ministry, but we could really use some help from the members of Westminster who are able to participate, to help out, assisting the deacons and volunteering in the nursery. I ask that you'd prayerfully consider that and be a blessing to many in these coming days. Again, if you're not able to attend on Sunday morning and you're still participating online, keep doing that. But for those of you who are attending, love to see you roll up your sleeves and lend a hand in some of these areas. It'd be a great blessing to many. Have a great day, and look forward to seeing you all as soon as possible.